What the hell you looking at? What the hell you looking at? Comic books? Comic books? You here to see some comic books? Gimpy, we got any comic books? Gimpy? Oh, there's some comic books right there. Let's look through that box. What's up, YouTubers? I got a slight buzz, little buzz. The other night I did a video, and man, it was rocking. Dude, I was laughing throughout the whole thing. It was pretty funny. And then after I did the video, I replayed it to kind of just skim over it and see if everything was okay, and there's no sound. So then I hurry up and quickly made another video, just real quick, to show off the things I'd bought last week. And drunk enough that I fucking stopped the video, just stopped it, and I still had like 20 comic books to show. Don't know what I was thinking, what I was doing. So, so we'll do a real quick one here, and then I've got another video I'm going to update after this, or upload, is I'm going to show you the flea market that I go to, and that'll be a real quick video. It's like 3 minutes, 4 minutes long or something. So here's a couple things. So anyone, there was like 8 views before I deleted that video, which I still have it. I could put it up again. Not that there's a high demand for my blooper videos, but I'll show a couple things that I showed in there, just some highlights, but then I'll show you what I got this week too. So thanks for bearing with this. Comic books? Comic books? That was in the spirit of the Colts. Playoffs? Playoffs? Okay, this is some new stuff that I have bought. I showed this in that video, but to show you that I do buy new stuff. I like that. Dirty. I'm really enjoying this book, man. I really am. Okay, went ahead and got this, and actually, I will show you that I actually picked up, since Spider-Man's ending, man. I haven't bought a Spider-Man comic since the Spider-Man Obama comic. And then before that, it was like, early 90s. So now that it's ending, maybe I'll try to fill in some of those. I don't know if I can do like, Loki Goblin. He's trying to fill in from 300 to the end. I don't know if I can accomplish that. I'm doing that with the X-Men, and I'm doing a pretty good job. But this right here, Sleepy Reader 666 showed this early on, one of his videos that I first saw. And it looked interesting. He talked about it, and I would pick this up every freaking week at the comic book store. And you know what? For some reason, I'd put it back down. But every week, I'd come in there, and I'd go right back over there. Well, luckily, at my comic book store, or the half-price books, they had that in the markdown section for $1.50. So I bought that, and then they had number 2. So $1.50. It was a sign. There's no way I could not get them. So, and this right here, Why Not Art, showed these in a video, and he showed these, and it's like, that's what's so awesome about this community. We show each other things we never would have known existed. It's in the comic store. Apparently this is kind of new. Well, not this. The Secret Service was, but I wouldn't have paid attention to Secret Service. You just overlook those things. But this is something he showed, and it sounded so interesting. And I actually went looking at half price, and they had these, or at least 2 of them. Incorruptible number 2. See, I got to thank him because, I haven't read it yet, but I know it's amazing. I'm not going to doubt Why Not Art, man. So, and these, I don't know, it seems like somebody showed these. Where am I missing number 1? Okay. Anyways, there it is. Did Mr. Fix-It smash? Somebody showed these, I think. I'm really digging this. Super Crooks number 1. And I've got these all in a markdown box. And these are new. They're only on number 4. And I've got 1, 2, and 3 already in the markdown box. So that's what's cool about half price, man. These guys buy comics and they're not serious. They just want to read. They're not collecting. So they buy them. And then they take them to half price books and sell them. So I mean, we'll find stuff in the 50-cent box. We just found the Detective Comics with the Joker cover that opens up and oh god, you guys know what comic I'm talking about. There's the cover's like cut off, and you open it and you can see Joker's face, his big smile, but it doesn't go all the way to the end of the page. Yeah. Anyways, that was on the 50-cent box. That just came. That's actually still on the newsstand. Okay. I don't know what this is, but I bought it because it looked interesting. Big Bang Comic Zero. This is part of some of the stuff that I showed in that other video. So I'll jump through these for those people who sat through this the first time. Abyss, the movie. RoboCop, the movie. RoboCop 2, the movie. We're getting to new stuff. Bear with me. T2, the movie. Judgment Day. Conan the Barbarian, Annual number 2. Plop. And someone had told me, because I was asking who it was that showed these, and I think they said it was Hippie. Hippie showed some of these. The Swamp Things. I actually added some Swamp Things, so Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing. See, I love that cover. That's freaking awesome, man. I'm really digging collecting these Swamp Thing comics. Swamp Thing. And I found an older one today. This is an Alan Moore one too, so Swamp Thing number 59. And then I found the Vertigo run. Corbin, yeah, it's Corbin. My brother likes Corbin a lot. So there's those. Okay. And this is the last of the one I showed the other week. This is The Crow, Volume 1. No, that's... I meant to show number 1, Volume 1. What the hell? Okay, anyways. Here's something that I found today. This is new. I don't know if anyone knows about these, but I laughed my ass off, especially when I started flipping through it. I've just discovered The Boys. That didn't sound right, but anyways. The comic The Boys. And this has been not too bad, but okay, it says from the pages of The Boys. Hero-gasm. And what's going on there? Okay. Hero-gasm number 2. Look. What's he snorting? So, I think this is an interesting take on superheroes. Look at this. It's superheroes and they're a rock band. So it's Hero-gasm number 3. I found like 1 through 6, 1 through 7. I had to pick them up. They were 50 cents each, man. I think these are 2009. But I'm really, really excited to read these. Look, they have the thing called the Soupies. It's an award show for superheroes. He's winning an award, the Soupies. And this is the last one right there. I need to see how far these go. But that's, like I said, without even reading it, some of those things you can look at. Unless I'm just going to be really disappointed. It looks awesome. So yeah, I said I've been picking up some Spider-Mans. And these are all in the 50-cent box, so I'm going to start picking these up now that I see them. Now that I know there's an end point to Spider-Man, same thing I did with X-Men. I was collecting, but once I known, that it was coming to an end, that I put it into overdrive. I bought every one I seen that was marked down, so. And I have a good chunk of Uncanny. I counted I need 20 issues, and if I get 20 issues, then I have a solid run, and I've got more than this, but this just a solid run without being repeated or interrupted. 111 to 411. So 20 more issues in there, and I've got 300 issues in a row. That's not too freaking bad. But like I said, I have more X-Men than that, but that's just one solid chunk that... One of my favorite freaking bad guys right there. I don't know why. Shocker and the Beetle. 2 of my favorite villains, man. And I think I've mentioned that in the video. And this, I've always wanted to get some of these Old Man Logan books, but they're always like $3. Maybe more than that. And finally, Half Price had one of them marked down to $1. And that's the first one, so super excited to read that. Doc and Hallett, man. I know he loves those. And this right here, I picked this up, and As soon as I flipped it open, I was like, I'm buying it. It's Wolverine sitting in a bar, and I'd read another issue where he's just sitting in a bar, and things go bad when he's the guy that just wants to sit and drink by himself and not be bothered. And then when you bother him, well, actually, no. He's seen someone being punked on, so he stepped in. But this is that same kind of thing. It's just him sitting in a biker bar. Wolverine in a biker bar. Who doesn't love that? Picked up another issue of Girls. Scott, Coast and Bromstar. I'm keeping the spirit of that alive. I think I may need 8 of those now, maybe. Another issue of American Virgin. Here's a good one. Daredevil 114. I think I showed this in that video I deleted, but I did get an older Daredevil, older than this, today. I'm really excited about this. Wolverine, the Amazing Mortal Man, and Other Bloody Tales there. Look at that. That's a fucking awesome cover. That needs to be a shirt. I'm going to wear that as a shirt. Yeah, we know that's just an uncanny. We don't need to see that. This was interesting. Life During Wartime. Oh, it's Books of Magic. I didn't know that. Well, shit. If I'd have known that, I'd let my buddy get this. Okay. It's number 1, so. This was really cool. When I flipped through it, and it didn't look too bad. It's Cliffhanger Comics. It's called The Possessed, number 1. And the art wasn't too bad inside, and that's really important. I'll flip open the book, and if I don't like the art, I put it down. So, here it is. Here's what I got today. This was at the flea market. Daredevil number 35. Daredevil dies first. Oh yeah, I got that too. Daredevil 289. X-Men Legacy 240. I'm trying to, now that I'm doing the Uncanny, well, I've been doing, now that I'm close to completing them, I'm going to jump on the 91 series of X-Men. See how many of those I can get. I already have this, but I think this is an upgrade. Marvel 2-in-1 100. This is the last issue of Marvel 2-in-1. So I went ahead and grabbed it. It was 20 cents. If it's not an upgrade, then still. Batman 402. There's nothing so savage as a man destroying himself. Huh. I can make some comments about that, but I'm not. This I was so happy about. Adventure Comics presents Supergirl 406. That's so... I don't know if it's 60s or 70s. Probably late 60s, early 70s. But the girl's saying, I know they're one and the same, and now I'll prove it. So she's half Supergirl and half... I'm actually forgetting Supergirl's name. Linda... I don't know. Suspicion. Brian Azzarello's Loveless, number 1. I got that. They had a couple more issues, but if I read this and I like it, then I'll pick up the other ones. Labyrinth number 2. The movie, which is a great movie. And this is the Modern Comics reprint. It's not the Charlton version. Still, I remember having this as a kid, and this is what I had. You'd go to the store, and they'd have an aisle that had games and stuff, but they'd have packs of comics. And most of the time it was Modern Comics. I remember Blue Beetle being inside. We got Blue Beetle that way. Some Peacemaker. I don't remember what else, but most people look down on the Modern Comics. It's got to be the Charlton one, but I'm just as excited about the modern ones. So Peacemaker number 1. Actually, they had 5 copies. Went ahead and bought a second one. Peacemaker number 2. I think I've already got number 2 also, so it gives me 2 copies of both of them. So, okay. Well, that's virtually it. Good, we kept it kind of short there. But, yeah, watch the next video. I'm going to show the flea market, and man, he has tons of comics, and I flipped through some of the boxes and let you guys see what he's got. So, okay, well, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.